into chat window. I'll wait for a minute and I'll take that questions also so that we can go on to the discussion. So I'm till the time I'm rubbing the board. If you have any question, you can please push that question into a chat window so that we can handle those questions. Okay, so let's try to clear the board now. Okay, so let's look at the next important concept, and that important concept is how you can generate numbers, right? Say how you can generate a number, okay, or how you can generate the strings. Okay, so for that there is a concept called regular expression. There is a concept called regular expression. Okay. Okay, so we will be discussing this regular expression concept. Okay, let's refer back to the slides. So we will be in need of 1-2 slides. So we'll just discuss those 2 slides all together here, and we'll refer back to the board. So that will give you clear understanding of the concept. Okay, so what is regular expression here? The regular expression has come into a common use for describing all languages. Okay, so important is whenever you take any language, you need to understand the objective. What is the basic objective of a language? The basic objective of a language is to communicate. Okay, so we are communicating a computer system through a language fashion. So right, so using high level language, we are communicating a computer, and computer translate that high level language of code into your compiler. You submit it to compiler, and compiler translate it into machine code so that machine can understand it. So this regular expression has come into the use for describing all languages, right? And for every language you need to have a symbol. Say for example, take a case. If you look at the language English, so English has a set of alphabets. Okay, what is the significance of that set of alphabet? The significance of the set of alphabet is that only those letters are used for describing that language. Means, for example, if you wish to prepare any word out of the set of alphabet, and for English, then you can take a combination of the set of alphabet in order to produce your word. This is important. Then if it is so, the collection of such word gives you a statement, and selection of such a statement gives you a paragraph. Paragraph forms a page, and page forms a book. It is in that particular way. So important thing like is writing. When you write a language, then the symbols are used, but when you speak, the pronunciation comes, and pronunciations are being parsed into a symbolic way in order to understand. So we are understanding any language by hearing and by reading. So hearing also we can understand, and by reading also we can understand. The time we are hearing, the appropriate symbols are being represented into your mind as far as the pronunciations is considered. So and you refer back to that alphabet and you comprehend. Say for example, when I say A, you never you will come across A for alphabet, A as an alphabet, A for apple, and accordingly. So when I say A, you are not going to hear A as a B, right? So A is different, B is different. Okay, so accordingly you need to work with. So, but when I write A as an alphabet, as a writing fashion, then you can easily understand that the symbol is from English language. So, for example, if I write here something, say, just take a case. If I write, say, I hope you understand this A as an English alphabet, and I'm sorry, Amani, but I need to write something in this particular way. So this is Marathi. So this is A is in English and A is in Marathi. So you cannot say that this symbol is from English language. Rather, you can say this is from English language. Then this must be Marathi. This must be from Marathi. Okay, so got it. So you have to understand that every language has this sort of representation. Okay, so every language has this sort of representation, and every language works on first. Every language works on first set of alphabets, and the second is grammar. Grammar will take it later. Okay, so then if the expression come into use for describing all languages, then the expression must be defined by some definition. Then what is that definition? Notations or symbols that are used to define a class of language called regular expression. When a notation or symbol which is used to define a class of language is called regular expression. The definition is simple. So what is the basis for this? The basis is very simple. If E is a regular expression, then the language which is based on E must contain the words from E only, words based on E only. And that is the language whose sole members are empty string and E. Okay, means either you can make it empty, and in case of set theory, empty set is the subset of all, right? So it is like that. So second basis is, if A is a symbol in the set of alphabet sigma, that is E, then A is a regular expression, then L of A is A itself. That is the language with one string, that is A, with length 1, that is A, and with A at one position. So you have only one letter word, you have only one letter length of the word, and where the A is at the first position. Okay, so let us try to come back to a board and we'll discuss something so that the same thing for better understanding. Okay. Okay, still we have 15 minutes with us, so we can at least understand this. Okay, say for example, we have an English language, right? We are working with English language, right? And English language is having a set of alphabet. We'll write it as a sigma. So set of alphabets is, say for example, A and B. Right. So if in my set of alphabet, I have only two symbols, A and B. So please don't consider this as an alphabet. These are two symbols. And this first symbol is referred as A, second symbol is referred as B. So, and if my language L is based on set of alphabet called sigma, and sigma is containing A comma B. Right. So in this case, the words that are being generated for this L must be, so we'll say the words, right? So the words that is called, say W. So word is, say, A. Second word is going to be B. Third word can be A. So I'll say that there are two repetitions of A. Then there are two repetitions of B. Then there is a word called AB. There is a word called BA. But in any case, you will have a word where only A and B are going to participate. No other symbol, because the set of alphabet sigma is containing only two symbols. Okay, if you have a language L which is based on set of alphabet sigma as A, right? So it means that the words that are being produced for this particular language L will be A only, A only, A only, or any combinations you can have at max, not any other letter. Getting me? So if I need to represent such a mechanism, what I need to use a regular expression. Okay, so what is regular expression in simple case? This term can be defined as regular expression. So regular expressions are nothing but notations and symbols. Okay, so in simple way, we will write here what is regular expression. Regular expression is nothing but notations or symbols. Regular expressions are nothing but notations or symbols that are used to represent a class. Class of what? Class of language. Okay, so symbol case. So in this case, question comes is what are those notations? What are those symbols? Okay, so there are two kind of symbols that exist. Okay, there are two kinds of symbols exist. Okay, so we are going to represent this as notations or symbols. Okay, so there are two symbols exist. Okay, so they are called as T and NT. Okay, T stands for simple, T stands for terminals, and NT stands for non-terminals. Please try to understand this. This concept will be later used when you are going for parsing, right? This is important. So there are two types of two types of symbol exist: terminal symbol, non-terminal symbols. Okay. Now let us try to understand the properties of this. Terminal symbols are the symbols; those are referred into small faces. Non-terminals are the symbols; those are presented into bold faces. Okay, now bold faces means and small faces means, see, when I write say A is small face. When I write language L is bold face. So capital letter, small letter. So anything which comes into the small representation is called terminal symbol. Anything which represents as a capital will be non-terminal symbol. One more important property is they are not extended. They are not extended and they can be extended. Okay, they can be extended. They must be expanded. They are expanded. Expanded, or we can say extended. They are extended. Okay, so which means in case of English, if you define alphabet as A, so A remains A only. A remains A only means which cannot be extended. Say for example, if you have a set of natural number n can be what? N can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and okay. So what? So n can be, if n is a number, then n can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But how n is being written? N is written into a bold face. How 0 is written? 0 is written into a small face. So 0 is 0 only, but n can be 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? So which means that n can be substituted by any of the terminal. But terminal cannot be substituted by anything. Terminal is being substituted by terminal only. N can be substituted, that is bold face. Non-terminal can be substituted by any of the terminal symbol. This is the concept. Right? So there are two kinds of symbol. One is terminal symbol, second is non-terminal symbol. Terminal symbols are usually represented in small faces. They are not extended. Non-terminal symbols written into bold faces, they can be expanded. They are expanded and or extended. Take a case, n is a natural set of numbers, so n can be n is containing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So and then n can be substituted by either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or any number. But a number cannot be substituted by anything. So number is number itself. So on the similar ground, if this is true, then if I have a language L based on set of alphabet sigma, sigma is containing a only. So in this case, if I want to answer the type of symbols, so this L is non-terminal, this is non-terminal, this is terminal. Got it? So you got a terminal symbol, you got non-terminal symbol, you got a non-terminal symbol. So a language is based on alphabet. So that means what? Whatever the words that are being produced by using this alphabet are the part of language. Are the part of language. So in simple case, are part of language. So you need to understand this into this particular simple way. So L is a language, A is the alphabet, and sigma is the non-terminal. Okay, so this is how we are going to work. So when you are going to represent an expression, expression are usually built by using using terminal symbols. Okay, so all expressions are being built. Regular expressions are usually built by using a terminal symbols only. Means if I have a language L based on A, so if this is A as a regular expression, then what it contains, say, I'm going to represent A as a small case, but into a bold fashion. So the words that are being generated by this language based on regular expression A is A only. Or else it will be containing epsilon, comma, A. Epsilon is nothing but a null word. Okay, a null set. So epsilon is null and A. So simple case, here this A representation is called as regular expression. Yes. Is this okay now? If you understood this, then probably we can go for the next discussion that is associated with this. Yeah. Now, if you have any doubt and questions on this, let me understand so that I can take it forward. If you wish to ask a question, what is regular expression? Regular expressions are nothing but notations or symbols that are used to represent a class of language. Then this notation or symbol, we put a question mark because we need to understand what kind of symbol, what kind of notations. Okay, then the notations are of terminal and non-terminal type. Terminal symbols, small face letters, they are not extended. Non-terminal, they are bold face letters, they can be extended. Take a case of example, n is a set of natural number. In that case, it has certain elements into it, say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, n numbers. So where n can be substituted by any of the number, but number cannot be substituted by any number. That number is that itself. So 0 is 0 only. 0 cannot be 1. 1 cannot be 0. Or 1 cannot be 2, 2 cannot be 1. So 1 is 1 only, 2 is 2 only. So in that case, n becomes, with that particular definition, n becomes non-terminal, 0 becomes terminal. Okay, and when we provide a systematic method, of generation of word based on the set of alphabets, then in that case we are in need of regular expression. So what does a regular expression means? Regular expression means a systematic way of or method by which we can represent the words for particular language. So this is important. So have you got this concept of regular expression? Regular expression is a method of defining the generation of the symbol, right? Regular expression is what? Is method of systematically generating the words for particular language, right? So it is a method, and this method can be represented by notations or symbols, which is representing a class of language. So this is the important concept which you need to understand. So what we are going to learn into the next class is In next class we will be generating the words for an language. But in order to do this, we need to understand two important points that lies with any language, right? It doesn't matter it is a programming language or it doesn't matter it is a communication language. In any language, in any case, there are two important things. First important thing is the set of words, and second important thing is grammar. So you need to work with these both, set of words also and set of grammar. Okay, the words are being prepared on the basis of set of alphabets. So in case of set of alphabet is the set of valid symbol accepted into a language, and these set of valid symbols are representing the words of a language. Those words are, when they are placed systematically as per the grammatical convention, they becomes an expression or statements. So this you need to understand. So this has an immense potential, this has an immense importance with respect to the parsing techniques that we are going to learn that also, right? So for this particular sake of time, you try to understand what exactly regular expression is. A regular expression is notations or symbol that are used to represent a class of language. There are two notations: terminal symbol, non-terminal symbol. Clear distinction is being given to you. The use is also being provided to you. How they are being referred is also being provided to you. So in the next lecture, we are going to discuss it into more detail.